Hello and welcome to So Says Kez, where I sit and spit my shit. Anything that's getting on my tits, really. And I've just got to share this with you. Now, if you've been here before, fucking amazing, but you may have picked up on the fact that I don't do numbers. Part of the experiment that I put myself on in 2007 is that I steer clear from numbers wherever possible, which is nigh on it. You can't stay clear of them altogether because our whole world is built on numbers, because them bastards up there, nudge nudge, wink wink, boy trouser leg up, bummer rent boy, they basically, it's an enslavement tool. 0118999881999 9919725 sticks in your head. Numbers stick in your head. You have to follow it. You have to remember your phone number. You have to remember your mortgage payment. You have to remember everybody's birthdays. Like, literally, it is a tool of control. So I steer clear wherever possible. And I am really quite lucky in that. I don't, like in the I own nothing and I am happy type fandango. I've literally don't get involved. I don't busy myself with that. But these are some numbers that I cannot not think of these numbers. And literally before I started this video, I was sitting there going, think I've got the numbers right, but check this out, right? So Zelensky, oh, disclaimers, these are just my thoughts and opinions. I speak on behalf of nobody else, and also, although I speak on behalf of every fucker, and also I swear. So you've seen Zelensky and Keir Starmer's The Hug. I don't know if you've seen that. It's hellishly embarrassing, right? Gay. It's gay. Why are you gay? And I have put on Facebook before, shared something on Facebook of Keir Starmer around Zelensky, where he was like blushing to fuck, and he was like a little girl with a crush around Zelensky, right? And I'm like, yeah. So it's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with numbers, right? Check this out. I don't know if you're aware, because I wasn't aware till last week. I was sat on a bus and some lady, random stranger that I struck up a conversation with, told me about this. I had no idea. And this is a lesson to always speak to people, because there is information to be gleaned wherever you go. And also it is good for human beings to talk to each other. So wherever you can, try and spark up conversations, find common ground. £1.2 billion. That's the first number I'm going to come with you with. $1.2 billion, fuck knows, euros, 1.2 billion pounds. You got a pound sign by the side of it. Is how much Ukraine is spending on a shiny new ski resort. £1.2 billion. Ukraine. Now, you may be thinking, whoa, couldn't it get damaged by war? Don't worry. This is on the west of Ukraine. Russia's bombing the east of Ukraine. So Russia, and this started being built, this ski resort started being built last October. It was meant to be started to be built in 2022, but they had to put it back a bit because there's a war on. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but Zelensky, the actor, the comedian, sorry for me hair, by the way, I've just got out of the shower. Looks rank, doesn't it? Like I ever look good. Yeah, you may remember Zelensky in his khaki shirt, like his uniform, his costume. He goes around and he asks people for money. See where I'm going with this? Zelensky goes around and he asks people for money, and everybody's like, God, this war so despicable. Naughty, naughty, bad Putin. Let's help him out because he needs to defeat Putin, because that's obviously what this whole thing's about. Now, if you have been here a long time, you'll notice that I have said a few times I'm shit with geography, right? Lithuanian men. I want to say Lithuanian. Anyway, two foreign chaps, and I asked them what they thought of the, of the war, and they said it's a fake war. It's not a real war. Doesn't exist. We've all seen the footage of like some bloke in fucking bomb gear, like bulletproof vest, tin helmet, with some fucking woman in a head square and a shopping basket just walking behind him, going like, "The fuck are you doing?" You know what I mean? Boris Johnson went over there just walking around the streets with no protective equipment on and no real, there were soldiers walking around and about, but literally if anybody wanted to take him, they'd have taken him. So why didn't? Who likes Bojo, let's face it. Send Starmer over there as well. But yeah, they're building a shiny new ski resort to bring tourism into Ukraine whilst there's a war on in Ukraine, to the tune of £1.2 billion, while Zelensky is going around the world begging everybody for money. I've just checked. The UK this year is predicted to give to Ukraine £4.5 billion. So we could buy them a couple of them ski resorts. We give it. I read it on my phone, and right now I'm like, that can't be right. How can we give 4.5 billion to Ukraine when literally Keir Starmer is saying we've got a 22 billion black hole we've got to plug, let's go after the elderly and disabled? Look, literally, this whole money thing is utter bollocks. Them bastards, the people who own the numbers, look at Freemasonry and their obsession with numbers, but yeah, they own the numbers. They control us with the numbers. They scare us with the numbers. It's like, oh no, this is bad. Look at all the numbers attached to this fucker. And at the minute, it's like, well, did you know that we're giving them 4.5 billion? Because I asked Google for that. I didn't know, but then I don't watch the news, to be fair. And we're giving them planes, and maybe that's part of it. I know 2.some billion of it is a loan. What, they're going to pay that back when the ski resort is up and running? And how would anybody feel comfortable going to a ski resort in a war-torn country? It's like you're at war with Ukraine. Putin is allegedly at war with Ukraine. Not East Ukraine, with Ukraine. The whole country. Zelensky runs the whole country, does he not? Do we have a different Prime Minister, President, or whatever he is, for Western Ukraine? That deals with things differently, that isn't in war, that's all about tourism. So you've got half Ukraine that it's like, yeah, come and spend your money at Ukraine. We've got brilliant tourism. And then the other half is like, send all your money to Ukraine. And I've never got into I've never gone down the Ukraine rabbit hole, but apparently it is well known that, like they are guilty of serious war crimes and shit like this, and it is a horrible place to live because it is a bit of a dictatorship. Don't quote me on that. I have never gone down that rabbit hole. I just want you to take away from this video the fact that Ukraine are spending, they're spending 1.2 billion. Nothing ever sticks to budget, let's face it. So we'll probably say in $1.5 billion or whatever on one ski resort. Apparently they have multiple ski resorts. People are already going and skiing in Ukraine while they're at war, but it's okay. Not that bit of UK, that bit of Ukraine ain't at war. Now, wouldn't you think if you were a superpower like Russia, that if you wanted to damage Ukraine, you just hop over the other side and bomb the rich people? Don't bomb them. No, leave the rich people alone. Leave them alone. Let them have their jollies. That's only fair. Bomb the poor people on the other side of Ukraine. There's a good dictator, Putin. Honestly, we are living in a world that is one big old spangly pantomime of utter fucking crud. And it's about time we started looking at it. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you because I was previously unaware, and just in case anybody else is unaware too, we're giving them, the UK alone is giving them 4.5 billion this year alone. Billions and billions of pounds going to Ukraine from the Western world. Billions. And yeah, and they're giving it, but they're giving back because the really rich people will be able to go there on holiday and ski. Gotta love this world. It is just sunshine and roses, isn't it? And that jolly note, thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.